You've seen the postcards. I have too. Everest at sunrise, prayer flags strung across mountain passes, Kathmandu's chaos. Hello friends, Linda from Galgon Wireless here. Today we're heading to a country that has been on my bucket list for years. I've never been to Nepal, but after researching this video, I'm convinced I've been missing out. But Nepal has been holding out on you and on I. Behind the world's highest peaks, sealed off by geography and guarded by law, sits an ancient kingdom that foreigners couldn't enter until 1992. A valley of hidden monasteries that didn't see outsiders until 2008. A lake so remote, so impossibly turquoise, most Nepalis haven't laid eyes on it. And tea country so lush you'd swear you wandered into a painting. Yet nobody thinks tea when they hear Nepal. The guidebooks stop at Everest. I went further. This is what they didn't show you. They call it the last forbidden kingdom of the Himalayas. Upper Mustang sits in the rain shadow of the Annapurna Massif, a high-altitude desert that feels more Tibet than Nepal. Red cliffs, wind-carved caves, a landscape so stark it could be another planet. For centuries, this was a sovereign kingdom, with its own king, its own dialect, its own unbroken Buddhist lineage. While the rest of Nepal opened its doors, Upper Mustang stayed sealed. No foreigners, no cameras, no questions. It wasn't until 1992 that the gates cracked open. And even today, you need a special permit. A restricted area permit, not a visa. A permit that says you understand this isn't a tourist destination. It's a living museum. The walled city of Lomanthang is the crown jewel. 5 monasteries, a royal palace still occupied by the former king's family. Whitewashed buildings pressed against a barren Himalayan sky. The streets are narrow, the prayers are old, and the pace hasn't changed in 600 years. You walk through Lomanthang and the color hits you first. Ochre cliffs, white walls, the deep maroon of monks' robes. Then the silence, not the absence of noise, the presence of stillness. This isn't a dream. This is Upper Mustang. I don't know about you, but if I ever make it to Nepal, Upper Mustang is going straight to the top of my itinerary. It looks less like Earth and more like somebody accidentally dropped a Tibetan kingdom onto Mars. If Upper Mustang is the Forbidden Kingdom, Tsum Valley is the secret sanctuary. Opened to trekkers just 17 years ago, 2008. Before that, this valley existed in a kind of protective isolation. No roads, no air access, just footpaths carved through gorges so narrow the sun barely reaches the bottom. Tsum means vivid in Tibetan. And vivid it is, monasteries clinging to cliff faces, cave hermitages where Buddhist masters meditated for decades, mani walls stretching hundreds of meters, each stone carved with the Om Mani Padme Hum mantra. Milarepa's cave sits here, the meditation site of Tibet's most famous yogi poet. He lived on nettle soup and turned green from malnutrition. His songs are still chanted today. You press your palm against the cold stone inside that cave. The air smells of butter lamps and centuries. And suddenly, you're part of a lineage that stretches back 1,000 years. The people here practice Tsumba, a unique blend of Buddhism and ancient animist tradition. They believe the valley is Abayol, a hidden land blessed by Guru Rinpoche. a place of refuge, a place the world forgot on purpose. Most people couldn't point to Rara Lake on a map. Before researching this video, I couldn't have pointed to Rara Lake on a map either. Now, it's one of those places that makes you wonder how the rest of the world missed it. Nepal's largest lake, turquoise water at 2,990 meters, ringed by pine forests and snow-capped peaks. And you've probably never heard of it. Getting there is half the journey. 2 flights from Kathmandu, then hours by jeep on roads that make your teeth chatter. Remote western Nepal doesn't do easy. But when you crest that final ridge, the water hits you like color you didn't know existed. Deep blue, bleeding into teal at the edges. Mirror still. The reflection of the surrounding peaks so sharp, it takes a second to figure out which way is up. Rara National Park holds snow leopards, red pandas, Himalayan black bears. Over 200 species of birds, and almost no tourists. You can walk the full perimeter in a day, 13 kilometers, every angle a different shade of blue. By evening, the lake turns silver, then gold, then catches the first stars. This is Nepal at its most untouched. No souvenir stalls, no Everest queues, just water and mountains, and silence so deep you can hear your own heartbeat. I can hear mine just reading this. Wow! When you think tea, you think Darjeeling, Assam, Sri Lanka. When somebody says tea country, Nepal is probably not the first place that pops into your head. Honestly, my first thought is usually, where's the nearest biscuit to go with it? Not Nepal. But Ilam sits right on the border with Darjeeling. Same altitude, same soil, same mist curling through the valleys at dawn. The tea here is extraordinary, and almost nobody outside Nepal is drinking it. Rolling green estates stretch in every direction. Women in bright saris bend over the bushes, plucking 2 leaves and a bud with mechanical precision. The air smells like freshly cut grass and something earthier. The scent of leaves beginning their journey from plant to cup. This sounds like a type of heaven to me. Kanyam and Fikhal are the heart of it. You can walk the tea gardens for hours and see maybe 3 other visitors. The mist rolls in, the light turns gold, and the whole scene softens into something that feels less like travel and more like meditation. A cup of first flush Ilam tea costs pennies here. The same leaves exported to Japan sell for 60 times that. This is Nepal's quietest luxury, entirely overlooked, completely unforgettable. Nepal gets 2 million tourists a year. Almost all of them head straight for Everest or Pokhara. The hidden kingdom, the secret sanctuary, the lake nobody's heard of, the tea country the world forgot. These places exist. They're not imaginary. They're not CGI. They're just off the map everyone else is using. The Forbidden Kingdom stayed sealed for centuries. When it finally opened, the world barely noticed. That's the thing about hidden gems. They don't advertise. You have to go looking. And when you do, you find the Nepal they didn't show you or I. My bucket list just got longer. Again.